So before School of Ministry, I was always a Christian. I was always a believer, but I definitely knew that there was a deeper, further call that I needed to take action on. I was working in the event industry at a place called Meadowbrook Hall, and I loved what I did. I was there for about 7 years, and my identity was really rooted in what I was doing. It was rooted in my job, in the people that I was surrounded with, and it wasn't rooted in God the way that it was supposed to be. And so I knew that something needed to change, and I knew that it was going to be scary, and it took a lot of just, inner work to even get to that point, but I knew that God was going to work with that. A lot happened during my time at School of Ministry. There was a lot of testings and trials and growth. Everything that I needed to grow as a Christian and just as a lover of Jesus happened. My first year during School of Ministry, it was saying goodbye to my old identity and saying goodbye to old relationships, old ways of thinking, old hobbies. So many things had to leave in order to make room for what new was taking place. And as a result of that, God really honored my time. Since then, I've just involved myself in starting small groups and leading and praying for people, and anywhere that God is putting me, I've just made a commitment that that's what I'm going to do and how I'm going to live my life. It's not for me. There's a greater purpose. Jesus is coming and we need to be ready. So my life changed a lot, and I'm so thankful for that by the grace of God. It's really changed my life. All of the connections and all of the people that I have met as a result of the School of Ministry have really just solidified the place that I'm at in God. I'm just so thankful for where I'm at, and I know that wherever God's taking me next, taking my family next, I just have peace that it's going to all work out in His plan because it has this far. And that's the ultimate reassurance. I would say do it. Do not hesitate. If God has put a prompting on you to even consider that question, you definitely need to act on it. I know that I was doubting myself and I was like, I can't. After already knowing in my spirit that I was supposed to do it, the devil was trying to convince me of every possibility of why I wasn't qualified, why I wasn't good enough, why I couldn't stand the test of the trials. But all of the trials that you go through as a result of being fine-tuned during this process is so worth it. And whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. If you know that God is putting it on your heart, now is the time, now is the season. I promise you that it will reap just a large harvest in your life and that you'll be blessed for it. And just think about all the people that need to know about Jesus, and being equipped in this day and age is so important because there are so many things out there that are vying for our time and for our attention. And to spend this time dedicated going after God and being educated on His word and just in His fellowship, there's nothing that can even rival. There is no weapon formed against us that will prosper. Take the risk, join the courses. I promise it'll be worth it. And when you come out on the other side, you won't even recognize the person that you were before.